Hey everybody, it is Murphy Hunter, Gray Hunter here. Alright, I want to make a quick video. I'll say quick, but we know that's not going to be quick. I wanted to make a video to show, one of my books. I collect books, and I have a few old books. I just love the way old books smell, the way they feel, all the good stuff. Well, I have a book. I'm very honored to have this book. This book that I have here is 142 years old as of this year. And this book was printed back in 1873. And it is it's the Bible, the Holy Bible, the King James Version. And just so you can see how massive this book is, here's a DVD. Let me stand up so you can see full. It's pretty big there. Okay. Here is how thick it is. Next to the DVD. Let's see how thick that is. I mean, it is so old. You can hardly see any of the gold left on the pages. There's no binding on it. It's completely gone. The book is literally in pieces. It was bound by string. That's all gone. Here's the other side. And I forgot that I had this book put up. And I'm doing my living room and old world, theme. And I'm going to have this book put in a sealed box. And I'm going to display it. This is probably the most beautiful book I've ever owned. And the oldest book that I've ever owned so far. Now, I don't follow this religion. I'm not a Christian. I don't follow any of the religious, I shouldn't say groups, but any of the religious denominations. But I still have respect for this book, and I think this book is just completely beautiful. Now, I've read the Bible at least about 3 times. Now, this book contains the 66 books, which is, the 39 books of the Old Testament, the 27 books of the New Testament, and it also contains the 15 books of the Apocrypha. If you do not know what the Apocrypha is, they don't put those 15 books into the newer modern versions of the books. It's a collection. The word Apocrypha means something that is hidden. That's what that word means. And, basically it's just a collection of books, 15 books that are not typically included in the official version of some denomination religious works, I guess that's the easiest way to put it. But the first original book of the King James Bible was written in 1611. That was the first edition of the King James edition book. I mean, I've seen one that was from 1611 that someone had, and on a video. But like I said, this one is 142 years old as of this year, and I just think it's beautiful. I had to order the book of the Apocrypha. I had to order that through Barnes & Noble because I was curious to read what was in those books. I already had read all 66 books in the Bible itself, but I didn't know what that was about. And there is so much controversial talks and about the discussions on these 15 books. It is a lot. So after this, I will post a video covering the Apocrypha and more information about that. But if you're interested, I suggest you try to find that book. Or I had to order it, like I said, from Barnes & Noble. And it's just, a small, thin red book. It contains the 15 books. Quite interesting. Very, very interesting stuff. So, like I said, you can find tons of videos on YouTube talking about it and talking about, more or less what each book is about in that collection. But anyway, Let me show you the inside of this book. I'm going to put the phone down for a minute because, as you can see, the book pages are falling apart. See all this little confetti stuff is from the book. So I'm going to go ahead and put the phone down and I'm going to turn the page. Now I will show you what the inside of this looks like. Okay. Sorry guys. Just had to be careful with this book. Okay. This is inside the book. Okay. This is Genesis. Just gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous pictures. The book is beautifully, beautifully written. I appreciate good books, and like I said, you know, I'm not Christian. I don't follow any of the denominational religious groups, but I can respect the religion. And this book is just, it's just beautiful. Very, very, very nice. I just love all the artwork in here. You know, and this actually contains a little more information than the modern Bibles. You know, not just with the additional 15 books of the Apocrypha. You know, they have a lot more in here. I'm going to show you something else here. One second. This book has a section where it has the marriages and births and deaths. So here we have, this is what's left of the ribbon from the Bible itself. And here are the marriages. Patrick Johnson. This was in 1870. Okay. Here's some births. Born in 1836, 1846. And here are some deaths. 1811. He was born in 1811 and he died June 4th, 1888. George Hill. And then this is the rest of the book here. Let me just kind of scroll through it just a little bit as easy as I can. Anyway, some of you out there that are book lovers, especially of this particular book lover, Bible, I'm sure that you can appreciate what I'm showing you. Like I said, it's just a very big, massive book. It's beautiful. It is the most beautiful book I've ever owned so far. And the oldest book, like I said, this book is 142 years old. It's just beautiful. You know, I've called and to see what this book is worth, but because of its it has no binding, it's in terrible shape. You know, it wouldn't be worth a whole lot. I mean, it is, but not as much as some people would think, because you know, it is this is part of the collection of the King James version. There's a collector out there that collects this particular book, and of course from every year that they were, because they don't make this particular kind anymore with all of these books in there, and the way that this book is written and drawn. It's just, but like I said, I would never part with it. I'm going to tomorrow I'm going to call around and find someone who can a company that can do what I need them to do with this book, and that will be to enclose it into an airtight you know, showcase box so I can display it in my home. I just think it's beautiful. I don't care if this is the Bible. It could be Alice in Wonderland. I wouldn't care what the title of the book is. I respect the book because of the age and the beauty of the book. Not taking anything away from the Bible itself. I think the Bible is a great book. Like I said, I've read it many times before. Have much respect for it, but I don't put the I'm not putting the beauty and the importance of this book because it is a Bible. I'm putting it because I respect the book itself, the beauty of it, and the age. All right, guys. I hope y'all enjoyed this. Bye.